Okay, now we're going to be looking at subtracting integers and writing equivalent expressions. So when we're working in class, we say if we have a -6, negative is representing debt. Then we say subtraction is getting or removing. In this case, we're going to say subtraction is removing. And since we have a negative value, we're also removing debt. Then the question we ask the students is, if we're removing debt, is our value going to go up or down? If I remove debt, that's good for me, so my value is going to go up. If they're going to draw a picture of this, they could do a vertical number line and saying I started with $6 in debt, and then my value goes up 2, and now I'm only $4 in debt. We also want to work with writing equivalent expressions. So we say, well, if our value is going up, that's the same as starting as $6 in debt again, and going up would be the same as adding 2 also makes your value go up 2, just like subtracting debt makes your value go up 2, which leaves us with -4. Additionally, we do talk about removing debt. We do that by selling something, returning something, or getting a rebate. If I look at this one, I have -5, so again I'm starting in debt. Since it's subtraction, I am removing. Since it's a negative, I'm removing debt. So again, I would say, does my value go up or down? Say my value goes up when I remove debt. So if I did a vertical number line, I could say I was starting at -5, and my value is going up 12 this time. So when I pass 0, I do put that in and say, okay, if I got to 0, that would be going up 5. How much further do I need to go up to go a total of 12? And say, well, I need to go 7 more. 7 and 5 is an increase of 12. So that means I'm leaving with $7. And because I only started with $5 in debt and I returned something that cost me $12 or got a rebate for $12, I now have $7. If I was writing an equivalent number sentence, I always start with the same thing. So I'm starting $5 in debt again. My value goes up. Adding a positive also makes my value go up, so I change it to plus 12. And I can see again that my answer would be, if I have $5 in debt and I get $12, I'm going to have $7 left. Look down at this one again, I have a negative, so I'm starting with debt. Again, it's subtraction, so I'm removing, but this time it's subtracting a positive, so I'm removing money. So that we would ask the students, if I'm in debt and I remove money, removing money would be like spending money, and so my value goes down. So if I did my vertical number line again, I would say I was starting with -20, and my value is going down 14. So I'm going further into debt, which is -34. So again, that makes sense because it would be like being $20 in debt and going out and spending $14. If we're writing equivalent number sentences, I would have $20 in debt, always start with the same number. My value is going down. The only thing I can add to make my value go down is a negative, so I would go plus -14. Both number sentences show going down 14, and both have a value of -34.